This is The Wheel Weaves, a Wheel of Time podcast with no spoilers. Hey everyone, I'm your host Dani, and I'm the first-time reader going through this series chapter by chapter. As always, there's no spoilers past the chapter we're covering, and that means it's totally safe for first-time readers. I'm joined by my co-host Brett, who's a longtime fan, and he's guiding me on this journey. We'd like to thank and acknowledge our executive producers, Brandy and Kirkwood, Yanis, Sean McGuire, LightBlindedFool, Big C, Deyvis Ferreira, Green Man, Bennett Williamson, Hannah Green, Noralia, Helena Jacobsen, Matthew Mendoza, Sims, Cyndi, Manethraen, Andrew Scarponi, Mr. Boddy's Body, David, and HoneyBunchesOfJason. And before we get into things today, we just want to thank and welcome Neil Thompson, Sheena Switter, and Jalen Hammond to the Wheel Weaves Patreon team. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support. We really, truly appreciate it and could not do this without you. In this episode, we are talking about the first four perspectives of Chapter 37 of A Memory of Light.
Yes, and Chapter 37 is The Last Battle.
This is going to get real complicated.
Yes, part one.
I don't know how we're going to keep this up, but
part 1 of 16. Now, before we continue, we have a very special guest who we have dragged kicking and screaming back into the Wheel of Time universe. And we are very excited to have Matt Hatch of the Dusty Wheel on the podcast today.
Welcome, Matt.
Thank you. Kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
Like, hurrah, with the last battle, right?
You were fist pumping. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate you didn't bring me in for chapter 36. You know, I mean, thank you I do appreciate like this. If there's ever a time to like jump back into the Wheel of Time,
like this is the one.
Well, and we've been doing this for 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
And here we are at the last battle.
That's like, that gives me the chills a little bit. Like,
does it?
Well, as a reader, like, so I'll go new reader on you here. Like, I'll go all the way back to
do it.
Like,
rewind.
Yeah, rewind all the way back to like reading The Eye of the World and Great Hunt, and it was always this talk of like, where is this going, and like this whole idea of a last battle, right? And there was a moment where, as fans, we were just like, it's going to be impossible, like, to ever get there. Like, just like book 7, book 8, book 9. I was like, what is this thing even gonna, like, how can a last battle actually like,
it's like a metaphorical
well, and it's like
battle.
The last battle was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. I mean, that's, and so honestly,
the last battle.
Like what it will become here, what we're about to begin, like, I think meets that calling, you know, as a fan. Like there's something like there's something almost absurd, but it needed to be. I don't know if that makes sense. Like we had to have something like this, and it's so I can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you for having me. It's a good thing to come back. I haven't talked Wheel of Time. I'm trying to think, like, I mean, obviously I've like talked about it in some form or fashion, but not like on a live like stream or podcast in almost a year, I think.
So that's very exciting.
That's what I mean. We've dragged you back.
Yeah. Now, it is kind of funny that you said like the last battle as a chapter has to be like this big event, because I mean, it's Tarman Gaiden, right? We have heard about it since the beginning of the series. And we just had someone ask us the other night when we were doing our Q&A, they asked how I feel personally about having this like big, gigantic chapter. Like, does it actually jive well? In general, I think it's a terrible idea to have this big, gigantic, huge chapter, but like specifically for this, it works, right? Like, it has to be big and it has to be outstanding. And I think it delivers for sure.
I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out.
I mean, like, it might
we'll
deliver.
find out what
Who's to
you'll
say?
find out. I mean, we don't know yet. We don't know what Dani thinks, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Well, we should actually get some specifics out of the way too, because you have only read, Dani, I'm looking at you. You've only read the first four perspectives of the last battle.
Yeah, I got scared.
Which is totally, it's Harmony Guide.
I read them, and then I just, every time I picked up the book to keep going, because you gave me permission to read the whole thing. And I don't know. I don't know what happened
to my brain. I just, every time I went to pick it up, it just seemed too overwhelming, and then I didn't.
It's like a trauma response to 7 years
Oh.
of
Saying,
exactly. You can't read anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, there honestly were people when the book came out. I had friends, like the book came out, and you just assume like all your friends that have like been following the Wheel of Time and reading, you're just like, dude, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you're getting the book, and so then like a month later, you're like, oh, and you've now exhausted conversation. You're like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. And then you go talk to him, you're like, Joe, man, what did you think? And he's like, I haven't read it yet. And I was like, what do you mean you haven't read? Like what, like just like the last chapter, or like, what do you mean? It's like, no, I haven't opened it. And you're like, what? And it's that same feeling I think that you're having, is that like this is like
a big deal,
right? Like it's that feeling like, that there's not like another.
It was like
book,
a weird psychological block that
like,
I really wasn't expecting to have, because I typically don't care. That's
accurate.
Yeah. Like I don't
being sugarcoated if you want to.
It's not that I don't care. It's that I'm less sentimental typically about these types of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't do it, but I'll do it for next time.
Totally.
Probably,
definitely.
I wasn't special enough. What's going on?
No. Well, let's get this out of the way too, because you also have some revealing news about how much you've read this chapter.
Right. Okay.
So
for those who don't know Matt somehow, can you introduce yourself and your relationship?
If they've made it all the way here
and you don't know who Matt Hatch is.
Yeah.
And my relationship with the Wheel of Time.
The Wheel of Time.
Yeah, do that whole thing again.
Okay. I never do this very
succinctly. Just the cliff notes. Just the
other people do this about me so much better than I do. But the cliff notes are.
Oh, you want me to do it?
The cliff notes are. When I was 15 years old, I visited a library, and a librarian pointed me to a big blue book on a table called The Eye of the World, which was the next kind of.
I'm like a little fast forward. No, I'm just kidding.
So that was it. And that was it. Like, that was 1990. And then there was like, kind of obsess over this thing. Then there was like obsess enough to build a website. Then there was like obsess enough to build a website to go meet fans.
You can plug your website.
Meet Robert Jordan. Theoryland. Yeah. Build the website Theoryland. Sorry.
Theoryland.
And then it was enough. It was enough to like meet Robert Jordan at convention. And then eventually, after Robert Jordan passed, like meet Brandon, get pulled in to be a beta reader for the last 2 books of The Wheel of Time, and eventually like come back and do a live call-in talk show on YouTube for 6 years, starting in 2000. Was it 19?
19, because that's when we started too.
Yeah.
And did 6 years of podcast and that live call and talk show at the Dusty Wheel. And eventually now I'm in like retirement. So there's like there's 35 years and finally hit phantom retirement last year. Because
we had you on to talk about the chapter, The Dusty Wheel.
Yes.
Yeah,
because you also have a character named after you, and there's a whole thing.
Yeah, there's like there's a Dusty Wheel is like made about the Theoryland, which is actually an inn in the books now, and my daughter and my wife are in the book too. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Chapter 31.
So welcome.
So now with Dani having only read the first 4 perspectives, you told us before we hit the record button today that you have read the chapter, the book, A Memory of Light, as a beta reader, and you haven't really revisited it.
Read the whole.
I don't remember ever sitting down and reading the released version, like just the beta read. Like the beta read is like such an intense process that like it's weeks of like studying the book, like you're studying the words and each of the chapters, and you're giving feedback, and you never actually see the changes, which is like kind of a wild experience because things did change, but you don't really know what changed. And I never went back and kind of like erased any memory I had of that with the new book. And I don't know if it's a similar thing where it's like that was such a special experience, such a unique experience that like I don't know. Maybe I just want to read and like I want my memory of it to be that experience. I don't know if that's it. I'm just lazy. Whatever. It was like I don't know if it was like maybe it's the same thing that I talked about at the beginning with that, like seeing some of my friends not want to read the book.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's like a little part of me that just holds on to like I have never actually read it, even though I've read it. Right. Like
so I can more than read it.
Yeah. I can hold on, but I can hold on to that. Like I've never read it, never opened it to read it, even though I've actually, read it. So, so it was fun for me you were like, okay. I was like, I definitely should go read these because I will not, like people are laughing about this. And they're like, they'll just say stuff. They'll be like, that's in the last book. And I'll be like, what happens? Like there's stuff there's so much like, we'll go through these perspectives, but like, I'm like, oh my gosh, stuff happens on every page. That sounds like a stupid comment, but like there's just like my brain remembers the highlights. This is no
crossroads.
Right? There's highlights in my head of like what happens. Those highlights do not encapsulate nearly most of the book, right? So I'm like reading like just these first 4 perspectives, and I was like, yeah, I don't remember this, So it was like reading it anew, which was cool.
Yeah. All right. So we got basically like 2 first time readers here and me.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy
Let's
with
do
this.
You know what? Did you ever think that you would be the expert sitting with Matt Hatch?
Right.
I mean, I still am the expert in metaphysics, but that's about it.
That's true. Nobody will understand that.
Because in my
nobody
version,
will ever get it.
In the version I read, Innkeeper Hatch actually destroyed all the bad guys in the first perspective. So
yeah, that's true. You'll never know.
All of them.
All of them. He won.
With a punch to the face.
Yeah.
I will promise this. Like, I will leave on my deathbed. I will leave like notes of stuff that like. I was like, I'll be like, now that I'm dead, I'm sure this can't come back to haunt me. And I'll leave some fun stuff and some stories that there's like those things you're like sworn to not tell. But I figure once I'm dead, it doesn't matter. So.
Oh, for sure not.
Love it.
You're just like Varen.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's like, whatever, I'm dying anyway. I might as well tell all my secrets.
Dang, that is like, I was already going to do it, but now I'm going to do it even more.
Now you have to.
Now I have to.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen.
Should I do the fun fact? Because we do have a couple of people to talk about.
Fun fact?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we do have a job to do here today.
I was going to say, like, the first hour, it's been like just off the record.
We're starting the last battle chapter. So I figured I might as well give you a quick rundown for anyone who hasn't been able to see what we're doing or what the plan is for this big, gigantic chapter. So I have a couple of statistics of how long this chapter is, perspectives, and what our plan for recording is, so that everybody's on the same page here.
That's not a fun fact.
It is a little bit. So there are 72 perspectives. In the sock cover version of the book, there are, that I have anyways, 216 pages. In the hardcover version, there are 189 pages. The audiobook has this chapter at 9 hours and 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Now, I know, crazy amount of time here, but we've broken this chapter into 16 episodes, and I'll be posting the schedule on Discord, but we should be averaging about 4 perspectives per episode to get through, and it's going to take us approximately 4 months if everything goes to plan. So by the end of October is what I'm expecting
to get through this one chapter.
It's the end of June now.
So maybe that's why I didn't just read the whole thing.
Maybe.
Because after I read the whole thing, then I can't read any more of the book.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. That's a long time.
I told you that too, but you're like, no, I want to read the whole thing.
I did. I do want to read the whole thing.
And now you're like, oh no.
Remind me, when is the end?
The end should be by the end of the calendar year of 2026 for us. So after the 4 months of the last battle, it's going to be about another 2 to 3 months, I think.
And then you'll be on the dusty wheel.
Then we'll be on the dusty wheel.
Have a cathartic end of the book moment.
If I ever read the last chapter.
Which by the way, we need to plan that out afterwards. We need to talk through, because if you recall, there's all sorts of content that we need to like
that I need to watch.
It's like so much.
Like
Yeah,
so much.
I feel like somewhat we should like do that together in some of these cases. Maybe not
Sure.
all of them, but there are some
Honestly.
things that like we need. I would love to be there and react with you, you know.
I think I know there's some specific things that I know you're talking about, and we can make that happen.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, I can't tell. I mean, maybe ask your, you know, your fan base, like, would they rather you kind of like first kind of react, then come on and do like a
there?
Yeah, like, do they want to like split it in two, right? Like do your own reaction and then kind of
and
like,
then have Matt on.
I'm fine doing it however the you know.
But no
following your
matter
fans.
what, you're there.
Yeah,
but
Got
we're doing
it.
something. We're doing
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
It's like
So.
Matt is known for ruining things, so you know.
Yes.
Be careful.
What?
Yeah, just, no, I'm joking. Okay. All right, that's all I got because I thought we were gonna chit chat for a little bit, which we have a long time. It's been like an hour, and we can get into the chapter if you guys are ready for this.
I'm ready.
You. Like you're steering the ship here, so
I'm ready. All right. So, chapter 37, the last battle. I, for a long, long time, thought that it was just like, this is the last battle.
Yeah.
It's all encompassing.
Well,
the
in
last
many
2
ways it
years,
is.
it's just that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Nope. Turns out there's a very specific one battle that's gonna happen.
This is the very last
and it's
part
the
of
last
the last
one.
battle. Like this is the last stand, last battle of the last battle.
Right.
Like a capital last battle, and then like a miniature subtitle last battle of the last battle.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Okay. So our chapter symbol is like the Aes Sedai symbol.
Yeah. The flame and the dragon's fang.
The one that
The
is
ancient,
together.
Yes, the yin yang.
Okay. And we're gonna open not in a perspective, but with like a fancy excerpt.
Yeah.
Like we're in some kind of epilogue or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's from Loyal, from his pages.
You know what? It says expert or no excerpt.
Yep.
From the Notebook of Loyal.
Yes.
But I really, really just wish it was called the Book of Loyal.
That's pretty cool too.
I was like, it doesn't have a name. It's just the Book of Loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although like notebook seems kind of like a thing you pick up at Walmart, you know. I don't know. There's something like really
this is just like
these are his scribbled notes.
these are his
Well, the interesting thing about this too is that with this excerpt, like it's not very hopeful. It's not like the most hopeful of excerpts of writings you could be. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this thing, and the shadow is really wanting to win here, and it looks like they might. Like it's not going super.
You know what? Finally.
But also, it's from the fourth age. Now, this isn't the first time we've had something dated from the fourth age. But
wait, what age are we in right now?
Technically, we're in the third age right now.
So this is
the fourth age is supposedly the next age that's coming.
Okay.
But here's the thing about ages is like, what if the fourth age technically started 2 years ago and we're just backdating things?
And I mean, like, who decides when ages stop and start?
Exactly. Like, what's the big pivotal event? Like, is it the last battle?
Too. So
who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. You have turnings of the wheel also.
Yeah. So, like, according to whom is this the fourth age? Yeah. Is this according to Loyal? I don't know.
I guess.
So
I would take Loyal's word for it.
he gets to decide.
He gets it. Yeah.
He went to Walmart and he got a notebook.
Turns out you can just write whatever date you want.
Yeah.
Also, turns out you can just write whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's a hopeful thing.
Right.
Loyal's like, Loyal's writing it. And he's like, the sixth age.
Whoa, from the future.
He's like, if anyone ever finds this.
Well, maybe he's writing from his home planet.
Yeah, that's true.
Time moves differently in space, so
right. As we all know. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, we don't have to go over the entire dialogue.
Okay, there's just like wails of suffering that are going unheard. So that's like cool. That's a great way to start this.
Yeah.
Well,
the armies of darkness are coming to win the one last battle and cast a shadow across the earth. Yeah, we get it. We get it. That's what the last battle is. There's a lot of bad guys here. We're gonna see that in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So we start out in Lan's perspective, and Lan is leading a huge force of cavalry, but he's here at the field of Marilor.
Yes.
Right? So they've retreated completely from wherever they were last.
Are you talking about like Tarwin's Gap?
Yeah, is that where
that's
they were?
a long time ago, before. Yeah, because they got decimated there. They lost like 60% of their
and then
guys.
they burned all of Shinar.
Yeah, and then this is like we brought everyone back to the field of Marilor for the one last stand.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so we made it here.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We did. We saw the Borderlanders, like we saw them coming through gateways to the field of Marilor in one of the previous chapters.
Okay, I believe you.
We did see that happen. Yeah. Now it's going to be important because I have the printed out map for you of the field of Marilor, which hopefully can make a little bit more sense of what is going on here. And one of the things that I highlighted in the map when we were reviewing it is Howell Ford. And we even looked up, like, what's a ford? A ford is the shallow part of the river where technically you should be able to wade across it without doing some really cool channeling stuff. But with Howell Ford, that is like basically where Lan is on the eastern side.
I'm gonna write on this.
Yeah, you can write on it. So on the eastern side, we're on that side. We're on the eastern side, and we're going to be crossing Howell Ford.
I'm gonna draw an arrow.
Yes,
the map is essential here.
You can even draw like the little golden crane flying flag.
I'm not going to do that.
Lan is leading the charge. And it's really cool because we have like, as he's riding towards like the place where we're going to be going here, more cavalry are joining him because Matt has basically asked for volunteers to go and die today in what is going to be the brunt of the damage that the cavalry will be taking.
Okay, I'm trying to draw it. I really don't know how to draw a crane. It looks like a hummingbird.
You know,
that works.
As long as you know that it's the maybe write golden. You know, it's not terrible. That's not the worst.
One of the things I noticed, because like I said, I had not read this in more than 10 years. I literally got chills as soon as it was like, Lan held his sword aloft as he galloped Mandarb through the camp. And I was like, did I just feel chills?
Yeah.
Damn it, I love this book.
You know what I love too is like so many of our characters get different horses throughout their journey. But like Mandarb is a constant.
Yeah,
Mandarb.
Yeah, Mandarb's there at the beginning. He's here at the end.
Well, and then it was the most. It's like weird. You read it, and if you don't give context, that's what I noticed this time. Is I reading a lot. I was just reading very slowly, and it was like above the morning clouds began to bleed red, and like if you just kind of like. Oh, that's interesting. Reflecting enormous fireballs rising from the massive, you're like, they arced in the sky gracefully.
This entire perspective, the imagery is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very, very specifically, I could picture each scene as its own like painting.
Yeah, cinematographic is the terminology we use.
The imagery is incredible, just because I haven't really been able to like picture a lot of things as I'm reading through, and I'm like, okay, again, here's Lan, again, look, what are we doing, and then I'm like, oh god, more fighting, more battles, great, anything else? But this is especially we'll get into it, but
so I just want to paint this,
but I love that it came from his perspective, and like as he considers battle and war, and like, you know what I mean, like you get a little bit of this, almost like this is Lan's way of seeing, like it says they arced in the sky gracefully, and you're trying to like imagine the different perspectives of somebody walking through this. Would it say they arced in the sky gracefully if this had been Perrin or Matt or
oh no,
they're saying like the Sharns are launching magical fireballs at you.
They wouldn't even notice. They wouldn't even notice any birds,
it's like like you said, it's just like one of the most beautiful perspectives has it descriptions.
So we got Lan riding with his cavalry that is like building as a force as we're charging towards the river. We got the fireballs raining down from the sky from the Sharn channelers. We've got Logain here too.
That's the best part
with
for
his
me.
40 Aes Sedai and Ashaman.
I just love Logain.
It's so cool.
I can't believe how much I like Logain.
Yeah, and we got Logain basically like crumpling fireballs out of the sky.
That is the coolest. Yeah.
And then the coolest imagery here is that as Lan gets to the ford, like that area where technically we could wade across, Logain does the coolest thing and makes like a water tunnel.
Well, he pulls a Moses.
Pulls a Moses.
Yeah.
Does he doesn't just part it though. He makes it so like it's a swirling water tunnel, which is I think cooler.
That reminds me of a casino I was at one time.
Right. Yes.
They had like an aquarium.
Yeah, like over top.
And you have to go through it. Yeah.
You
Just
can
imagine
walk
Loghain's there all the time. Yeah.
That's where he got the idea from. So Loghain does that, and then we've got Lan and crew charging through. It's so cool. It's like the coolest entry to a battle scene.
Yeah. I have to agree. Like the crumpling an enormous falling fireball as if over a piece of paper is just
it's beautiful.
You can almost see it. Like you can see him like kind of reach up and those perspective images they take, the pictures where the person puts their like hand and they're holding something or they're squeezing it. And you just see this fireball going through and his two fingers kind of being like, beep.
I squish your head.
That's like kids in the hall thing there.
Kids in the hall. I squish your head.
In my head, I see him like grab it out of the sky and like shake it in his hand and like, blow it out of his hand. It's
and I picture him just like doing it without even looking. He's making eye contact with Lan and he's just like boop, boop, boop.
Well, he basically is too, because we get Loghain's perspective later on in this episode, and he is like overwhelmed at the amount of power he's got with this circle of 40 people.
Yes.
So it's really cool to see him doing it from Lan's perspective, then being inside Loghain's head later on too. So now I just want to go back to the map because we need to paint the picture just a little bit for what's going to be happening here.
I'm also going to draw like a water tunnel. How do I do that? No, just kidding.
Yeah. So
you need to like put arcing fireballs and everything.
You can work on the art after.
Okay. I will. Maybe I'll do it in watercolor.
Yeah. So basically, if anyone who's listening along pulls out the map, you can actually follow along here too. So we've got Lan charging in from Howell Ford, going from the east across the river. We've got the bogs on the left side. We've got Paulive Heights on the right side. And Lan and his crew are going to be charging in through the middle of here, because we also get to see Uno later in this perspective, who is up on Paulive Heights.
Okay.
Now, Paulive Heights on the west bank is a slope, a gentler slope. On the east,
it's like
by
a
the
cliff,
river,
right?
It's like a cliff. So we have the dragons, like the cannons. We've got the archers, the crossbowmen. We've got Uno with his tower pikemen. All of them are up on Paulive Heights. With the Trollocs, all of them are coming from the west and storming into Paulive Heights. So we've got the defense crew up on the heights. We've got Lan charging through that little gap there. And that's basically the scenery we get in these four perspectives.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Basically, we find out that all the enemy forces are coming from the west as of right now.
I'm going to draw a little Trolloc over here.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, we also have the Sharans who are attacking Lan in that gap. That's what the fireballs are happening. That's a part of that.
Okay. And that's it. That's it for Lan's
the end
perspective.
Of the perspective. Yeah. So now we're going to circle back later on.
It's a setup.
Because we're going to get
setup perspective.
Yeah, we're going to get everybody else here too. So
yeah, it's again, beautiful, but just everything about the description of the whole thing comes from Lan's perspective. You almost want so much more of this book to be from Lan's perspective than it is.
I would read the entire series.
Yeah, I know, just
from Lan's perspective.
You know what? I have to disagree. That would be so boring.
What?
It would be so stoic. It would be the most stoic action book that anyone has ever.
Okay, fine. You're right. All the building up to the last battle, I guess. But the last battle itself, just all from Lan's perspective.
It would be so logical and so boring. It would. I think what makes it special is we don't normally get it.
Yeah.
And we're like, ooh, something different. Like you would get a little too used to the whole thing.
Yeah. But I mean, I like it too, because Lan is kind of that warrior poet guy, because he does have that soft side in him. And we've had him quoting poetry with other Borderlanders before. Like
give Lan a chance, okay? Give Lan a chance.
Yeah.
I haven't not given him a chance.
This is the last battle.
Okay. Well, here's something exciting. It's an Elaine perspective.
Yeah, we got to switch it up now.
Speaking about too many perspectives. Yeah, go on.
Okay. This is actually pretty exciting.
Yeah.
As far as Elaine perspectives go,
it's action. Here we go.
It's action. So Elaine is hearing this like lovely crooning sound, and she needs to find out where it's coming from.
It's like, oh no.
And then Brigida is like, Drakkar.
Yeah. You ever hear crooning sound? That's never a good thing.
Crooning.
Yeah.
Were you kind of hopeful that Elaine would they'd take her?
Not yet.
Okay,
She has to have her babies first because Min said she'll have her babies just fine.
Well, okay, that's actually like a really good point though, because of all the things that could take out Elaine and still leave her babies being able to be born, a Drakkar attack is definitely one of them, because it's like we even see characters here who are like half soul sucked, like whatever you want to call it. There's the guy who stumbles out of the tent, like almost, I don't even know what you want to call it.
Yeah, they're like bummer.
Literal half-wit.
Yeah, like a half-wit. It's like that is the thing that could take out Elaine, leave her just like non-functional and not dead so she can deliver the babies. We need to be more careful, Elaine.
But does the Drakkar also suck the baby souls?
No.
Oh, you just decided that?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know that.
What do you think, metaphysically speaking?
I don't think we should try to I think we should wait till you get to the end of the books and then we can dig into.
Well, because like you suck the brain out from the head, and like
it's
the
not
baby
the brain, it's the soul.
Yeah, but like you'd have to go down towards the belly. It's a separate. It'd be a separate action.
Well, Drakkar's like depends on where you believe.
The Drakkar's just like sucking the foot soul.
Yeah, you get lower down on the belly, because that's where the babies are. Like, mid-range. You're the one who asked. I'm giving you an answer.
I don't like your answer very much.
That's fine. Okay, so Elaine shakes herself out of it because of the crooning. Right. Yeah, and then she does the most sensical thing, which is thunder shock and break everybody's eardrums. It's super effective.
She literally, you know what? It is.
It is super effective.
It is really effective, but now we have to go find healing.
It's kind of funny.
Like immediately.
No, by the way,
no one can hear. Like we're literally all deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the perspectives are fun in the way that, what is it? Third person, not omniscient,
right.
Third person something. I can't remember them. Anyways, third person limited. Is that how this? I love this because if it's done well, then even the descriptions fit the person.
Right.
Like she goes, like you read it, and like Elaine did this. Elaine's head, she cursed, closing her eyes with the shock, and then she heard nothing. That was the point.
Yeah,
it's
there we go.
Yeah,
like Elaine's very confident. It's like, that was the point. Like I knew what I was doing.
I knew what I was doing. I was doing it the whole time.
That was the point.
That's what I meant.
But it's like as funny of an attack that as it is, like it worked. It was super effective. But now we all have broken eardrums, and I just like that would hurt so bad. So we've got all the soldiers now like reacting.
Well, I thought maybe this is just me while I was reading it. I didn't, but you're right. They do have to get healing.
Yeah. Well, she even thinks about she broke her ears. Like that's what the phrasing that she says is she broke her ears.
Feel like it was like a painful thing though.
I know, but I feel like it would be.
I agree with you that it would
not
be.
As painful as having your soul sucked out by a Drakkar, probably.
She could tell from their dazed looks that they had been deafened. It's just a really like it's just a really like
she could tell.
There's a clinical.
She could tell they can't hear anything.
There's a clinicalness to Elaine in many of these like moments where you're just like, yes, because you just deaf.
Yeah.
Like,
and
yes.
Just so you know, you were completely right.
It is
third person limited.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. It's just it and again, maybe I don't know how much that's from an author standpoint at third person limited. I don't.
Well, okay.
Right. And so
the AI overview of third person limited
is
a narrative perspective where the narrator tells the story using third person pronouns he, she, they, but is restricted to the thoughts, feelings, and sensory experiences of a single character.
Yeah. So like if it's done well,
third person,
then they match. Omniscient is definitely the limited. If it's done well, which Jordan does well, and I think Brandon's done well here. You do get that kind of like that color of the person's personality in the narration.
Yeah.
And it's just dead. Like go back and read the Land one. Totally different than this one.
Yeah. You know what's really
could tell.
You know what's really funny to me is
that was the point.
So like based on the reactions of like Brigida and Elaine, she had to have come up with this as a plan ahead of time. Like she was brainstorming and being like, so what happens when we get attacked by a bunch of Drakkar?
I don't think so. No, this seems
I think
like
this is preconceived as an idea of
this
defense.
Is just no.
You think spur of the moment she just
impulsive.
thought of this.
Yes.
I like to imagine that there was a meeting and she's like, okay, I know what I'm going to do.
No,
I'm going to break everyone's eardrums.
No, that would take way too much planning.
I'm up to, I don't know. Like I can see it both ways. Like, I think this is a great polling question for people listening. Like, I'd love to know, do fans think,
shout it at your speaker.
Do fans think that it's something she had kind of imagined? I can totally see her being like, how would you defeat? I can see her kind of like, her not planning
like,
for
we
it,
know Jakar going to attack us at the last battle. How do we defeat Jakar?
Here's my counter. Elaine never plans appropriately for anything.
I agree. Like, that's why I'm like, I can see it, but I could also
I'll just pretend to be Masana. Nothing bad can happen if I pretend to be a Forsaken. Let's just do that and not tell anyone I'm doing that.
So honestly, I'm 50-50. Well, and because she's like, everyone else is like deafened, and she's like, wow, they look like they're experiencing the after effects of being deafened. She's commenting on the fact that everyone else. So that's what I'm saying is like the way she goes about reacting to it and doing it suggests that she had this in her back pocket, but also it's Elaine. So I don't know.
She had it in her back pocket and then forgot about it until immediately.
Yeah, I can totally like that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about Elaine and Egwene and Nynaeve and Moraine and literally any other strong character.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, yep, that's what I meant to do. Whether or not they actually did.
Fair.
And we know she is preoccupied because she needs to go yell at Matt.
Yes, that is true too. Yeah, this is an interesting scene too, because so we have the Jakar attack. There's over 100 Jakar that are
she's like, oh, I don't have time for this Jakar attack. I need to go yell at Matt from Cawthon.
Well, because he's changing plans. So the Jakar are dropping out of the sky, and she thinks about the fact that they could have attacked and then like bounced off to a different location, but the Jakar got greedy and are still attacking. And because of that, they've been able to wipe out this group. But I mean, Jakar have never been like, they're not master strategists. Like I kind of feel they're more like bestial, if anything. Like they're not thinkers and strategizers. They're just like vampire bat things. Mm-hmm. So they get hungry.
But I love the description of them though. Falling like drops of water into the camp around them. Like,
I know, super.
That's
creepy,
just a cool. And you find out there's 100. Imagine like that would be. That's like one of these like. Yeah, I'd love to see 100 Drakkar like just dropping
like
a
friggin' terrifying because they're gonna suck your soul.
Totally
not good. Yeah, so we do good though. Eardrum breaking works. Drakkar are not very good at fighting other than their crooning song. So once you take that off the table, then we basically are able to kill all of them. And Elaine burns the ones who are trying to fly away. She burns them out of the sky. And then Elaine heals Brigida, but cannot heal herself. So her ears are still busted. But Brigida's fine now. So then we're going to keep moving through. We're in the Shanshan section here, and we come up to a Damani and Suldam. And Elaine hesitates, but then does this like, I don't know how you feel about this one. So Elaine holds out her foot to Damani to be like, go ahead, heal me and heal my ears. And there's this like super, like the Damani Suldam clearly don't like it. There's like the power dynamic there, but then
I liked it.
Yeah.
I know that it's like morally ambiguous.
Yeah, like I get the whole being antagonistic toward the Shanshan. Like I get that, but also like I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
That's a good question. I don't know that it really. I think it's this point in the Wheel of Time, like right? You know what I mean. You were introduced to the Shanshan like in book 2, and getting to this point, and in the last battle, and 100 Drakkar have just fallen from the sky to suck the souls out of people. You know what I mean? Like there was something I get almost. If this makes sense, it probably should have hit me more than it did, because I was like, you just killed 100 Drakkar, get healed. And you know what I mean? It's like we have things to do. So
I like the power dynamics. Like this part's probably the most interesting to me. Like I like these little subtle nuances of Elaine knows that she's pissing off the Suldam.
Yeah.
And she's like doing it on purpose to piss off. It's like a way of her, like it's the only real way that she can like assert dominance over these people that she clearly hates.
Right. And it's I'm kind of torn because like is this the time to take the I don't even know if I want to call it like a petty jab, but like it's such a like this is not Fortuona that you're taking the jab at. This is literally just a Suldam and a Damani.
It's all of them. They all deserve
and they all suck and they all deserve it. But like Damani probably less so because they're not.
Well, the Damani itself, yeah, but this isn't about the Damani.
But I mean that's the point of the
ambiguity. Like what's she gonna do? She can't just like free her right there.
Yeah.
And if she talks to her like she's a person,
well, because she does the two things. She does the foot thing. And then she does the I'm not going to speak directly to you because I've noticed that Shanshin.
I'm important.
I'm important. So I'm going to tell Brigida to tell you to whatever. So it's just, I don't know. Like, honestly, it is.
I was like, I got caught. And this is just because this was something that, again, there's a lot of things in the Wheel of Time when you don't keep on rereading them that become new again. And when it was like the Shanshin didn't believe in letting Damane heal, I was like,
yeah.
What? I don't remember that. Like I was like,
well, it's kind of like the White Cloaks,
it's because nobody wants to be touched by the power.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but it's just like a weird, like it was. I had clearly forgotten this, and then I was like, so that gave additional context to this moment of like, as I read it, I was like stuck in that part of like, oh yeah, it's such a screwed up culture, and like this is such a mess. And like, why wouldn't anyone want to be healed? And like, oh yeah, the Shanshin.
Like, would you let your dog heal you? It's like, if my dog can heal me, absolutely.
Yeah, they try. They lick your face because they're trying.
I have tried that. Yeah, so I don't know, but like, and then we just got to keep moving on because the Damani heals Elaine, so now she can hear again, which is good, I guess.
Yeah.
We gotta get our broken ears fixed,
right? And then also go heal everyone else too.
Yes,
everyone else I just deafened.
Yeah,
please go heal them.
Yeah. Now there's one little thing here that I need to refer to the map for because we get more nuance on the battle planning stuff here. So if you recall, you, Danny, have to look at the map.
Yeah, I am.
Are you looking at the map?
Yeah.
I see your eyes on your screen, but not on the map.
It's right there.
Okay. So on the map, we've got the knob, the Ishara knob.
Yeah, no.
So,
and we also had to look up if a knob was a geographical
landmass. And it is. It's a real
geological
thing.
land.
It's a real thing.
Form.
It's like
a knob is a real landform.
Like
it's like not quite a hill and not quite a mountain. It's like
it's a knob.
It's a knob.
It's like a small plateau or something.
It's like a standalone weirdo.
Yeah. Now, previously we had the command center set up on the top of the knob so that we could get a visual of everything. And that's actually how we got the visual of the surrounding area. But since the battle has started, Matt has moved the command center down back to the ground because he thought that it would be too open to attack if we kept our command center at the very top of the knob, which makes a lot of sense because we have channelers and Drakkar and all these crazy things. So we are still using the knob as a lookout, but we are not having our entire command center on top of the knob.
I didn't even know our command center was up there in the first place.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to that.
It was too exposed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Smart.
Some people do pay attention though, so I just got to point it out.
I didn't.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for you, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine feels unwieldy as if she were a ship in dry dock because she's so pregnant.
What?
Yeah, that's the question. Do you think that's a good description of pregnancy? Unwieldy as if you were a ship in dry dock.
Somebody who has previously been inflicted with pregnancy.
The disease known as
the condition.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what those words meant.
So a dry dock is like when you take the ship out of the ocean and then dry dock it. So you put it into a dock and then pump the water out. So it's just like a ship in a dry.
So she feels large
and unwieldy because like there's no water to stabilize you. This is her like getting off her horse and stuff too.
Maybe she feels like she's tottering.
Yeah. You know? Do you ever feel like that?
Maybe.
Is that maybe that's suggestive? Is kind of like it's not like the water's helping to buoy you.
You know, nobody can see this, but Matt's doing the side to side.
You do waddle. You do start to waddle.
Huh? Okay. So what you're saying is maybe it's okay.
And you know what? Here's what I will say. Elaine can feel however she feels about her own body.
You know what? Ship in dry dock. There you go.
Just because I personally didn't feel like a big old ship in dry dock, doesn't mean that she doesn't have the right to feel that way.
Good answer. I'm really asking the real questions.
I'm really glad that this has gone on for as long as it has.
See, this is why the last battle needs to be 16 episodes.
Because otherwise, this is the quality content.
Right past this.
Yeah,
this is the quality content your listeners are getting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we never have the chance to talk about this.
Look, who didn't come here for me and Brett to talk about what it feels like to be a pregnant woman?
Exactly.
Who did it? Who did it? Like that is why they're here.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
We should just rename this podcast White Guy Perspectives, because that would be great. That's fantastic.
Middle-aged white guy.
Yeah. Like if we're gonna be narrowing the scope, let's really get between ages. So, my question I was gonna ask was
White Guy Perspectives on Pregnancy. That's what it's called now.
Drakkar. Are they? Oh. Have they ever been it feels like there's they're falling from the sky. This is going to be terrible. Have they ever actually?
They take out a lot of regular soldiers, and they've taken out a wise one in the waist that one time. They do take out a lot of regular people, but they never take out our main characters.
But are they a lot? Is it a 5 to 1? 1 to 5? What's the ratio here? Because they never seem like they're
not
really
very effective.
Fulfill the they're gonna suck. It's they suck this one soul, 2 souls, and then somebody kills them. I don't know.
They're more like stealth and terror, right? It's more like the shock and awe attack.
Well, like a ghost.
Which one is the Forsaken that created all the shadow spawn?
Agnor.
Yeah. It was just a weirdo experiment that he did once.
And that'll do.
And he's like, look at this weird thing I made. And
look at this one.
And then he's like, they're kind of creepy. And
this one kisses you. It's like Agnor. Agnor
kisses you. Yeah, I was just I read this and I was like, that is threatening. And then I was like, oh, that didn't seem as bad.
I feel like every time we've seen a Drakkar, that's what it's been.
Yeah.
Yeah. They never really kind of, I don't know, sad.
Yeah. Okay.
For the Drakkar,
let's move on. I'm gonna
sad for the shadow.
I'm gonna force us to keep moving here.
Okay.
So Elaine's gonna enter the command tent, and then she's got a brand new curse.
She really wants to.
By the way, do Trollocs only have 2 fingers? I can't tell if this is trying to insult the Trolloc here, but she's what in the name of a bloody 2-fingered Trolloc haystack or grunter?
Haystack grunter, yeah.
Do you think you are doing?
She just loves her. Okay, throughout the whole series, you may not remember this because you're basically a first-time reader.
Yeah.
Elaine has been collecting swears.
She has been, yeah.
And she likes new swears.
I know,
likes cursing.
2-fingered Trolloc haystack grunter doesn't seem to rise to that. It just feels like a really wordy. But is this I feel, is she really this? I don't remember it being this kind of just
this one's a stretch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just feel like this was a stretch. That's what I'm saying. It's it feels like a bloody 2-fingered Trolloc.
Sometimes you can be okay, I can see why that's an insult, but what's a haystack grunter? Maybe I didn't do enough research.
Oh, maybe I don't know what a haystack grunter is.
Yeah, maybe that's a thing.
Like a pig?
Maybe.
I don't know, but yeah, it just caught me off guard. We can move on from this stuff. It just caught me off guard. Where I was like,
yeah.
Dude, I started asking myself, how many fingers do Trollocs normally have?
Well, so a 2-fingered Trolloc is probably a weird Trolloc.
Okay.
So she's being oh, this is a... trying so hard. I did not think I
weird, a haystack grunter. Maybe it's you normally are maybe a haystack grunter is a really that's an insult.
Google search. I can't find anything, so I don't know. But we're gonna have to.
I would not go to Urban Dictionary with that one.
We'll come back to that one. And we got stuck in some weird places, and I wanted us to not move on until we talked about the 2-fingered haystack grunter. But now that we did, I think we.
Now we did. Yeah. You're ready to move on.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're good now. I'm fine now. I just had to bring that up.
Yeah. So Matt likes it. Matt likes the insult. He's grinning at it. But he's also been expecting her, so he's got a chair with extra cushions and tea ready for her.
Go, Matt.
So great. He's read the situation.
And then she's like, you knew I was coming.
Right.
You knew changing the plans would make me angry, and you did it anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so a couple nuanced things that are happening here in the command center. We've got Fortuona here as well, and Elaine notices
her throne is like a little higher.
Her throne is 2 fingers higher than Elaine's.
Maybe this is where the 2 fingers
comes in. Yeah. Like,
but she notices that after
her swear.
After the swear, she busts and says the swear, and then notices
maybe she's got 2 fingers on the brain.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, Elaine. Now it's
maybe someone's got an answer for us for this one. They can shut it out,
there's somebody listening going, just shut up. I have the answer.
It's so obvious what a haystack grunter is.
Get to the battle plan.
Is it sexual? I don't know. Like, is it haystack grunter somehow?
This is going to stick with me for a long time after this.
Okay. All right. So Elaine tells Matt that there's Drakkar in the camp. And then we have a messenger busting in to alert them that there's like an archer group that's down. And then Matt's like, oh man, send a bunch of reinforcements. Damani, Suldam, bring these couple of archery units and bring them over here. So he's doing like a bunch of battle stuff here. But Elaine is also really impressed at how well the Shanshin are at being
good
subservient.
Soldiers?
Subservient while also giving proper reports. Because like this messenger comes in and like prostrates himself on the ground, but also shouts out the message that's important for the war, but then also backs out without looking at Matt. So he's respectful and stuff. So it's like they have that balance really down really well. But then Elaine's also thinking that she doesn't care for the fact that the Shanshin have this level of hierarchy difference. So now we've got the people in the command center here. So Elaine's like, hey, you knew I was coming. You changed all the plans. I thought her plan was good. And Matt says, like, yeah, it was good. But if the Forsaken are using compulsion on people in her camp, then obviously there's going to be like other spies probably who are going to find out our plans. So I had to change it. And then Elaine goes through the whole realization, like, okay, so you knew you had to change it. Like, why didn't you plan for that ahead of time? And then she's like, oh, man,
just kind of smirks at her.
Yeah. So like he did think of that. And he has, so he spent the whole week planning with them, knowing he's going to throw out the plan. But then he's like, well, no, maybe not that good.
And then he's like, wait, listen, this is the reason I'm in charge, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm the only one who we can be sure isn't being compelled.
Right.
And we should
like
trust
to an extent, except for that time when he didn't have his medallion on him a bunch of times. Like if we're gonna do that.
I do like that it kind of ends with he's already had this conversation, but with Tuan, right? Like,
yes,
he's like,
right?
Yeah. Tuan also said this, which means if she also said that, that means that she's been trying to get him. Like she thought that the plans that he had shared were real because she probably had passed those, like, as in like, not only
she went through the stages,
not only did the shadow, like, right. Like everyone thought these were the plans. And so the fact that Tuan can't now, you know, like if you know the plans, you can kind of then maybe shape them with certain amount of power and structure. So she could maybe shape things that he was going to do. But if he's like, no, those actually aren't the plans, and I'm not actually telling anyone the plans, and I'm going to change the plans. And she's just like, so Tuan's also pissed about this, just in the same way that Elaine is. So I like
that's what Tuan said.
It's a very fun ending. Yeah, no, I love that. I love that ending. It's just like, oh yeah, they're both pissed off. You know, queens. You know.
Yeah, I love it. So we have the entire...
one's a pissed off wife.
Yeah, that's...
yes, that's
so
true.
There's also that.
There's that.
Probably worse. So we have the entire last battle strategy in Matt's head, and only Matt's head going forward. It's all secrets.
I sure hope nothing bad happens to Matt.
Couldn't possibly. Yeah.
This sounds like a foreshadowing recipe for disaster, if you ask me.
Yeah, but he can't tell anybody because then the shadow might overhear and then they're going to see the plans. And it's like, you can't have your enemy knowing your plans.
Yeah,
that's
I do have to say the Forsaken have done an excellent job, finally.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job.
Getting in the heads of every battle commander really, really was a good move because that just like messes everything up. And then now if Matt's the only one, all they have to do is take out Matt.
Right. So is that going to make him like a bigger prime target then than he would have been otherwise?
Only if they figure it out.
That Matt's in charge?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, they've already fought a last battle. You know what I mean? Like, so they've already kind of like fought these worldwide, they've already kind of like
Yes.
had really good ideas of how to shock and awe their enemy in ways that you're like, so they're just kind of going like, oh, this sucks. We're kind of screwed, the Forsaken eventually get their crap together a little bit, so.
Yeah. Well, that's
because they're all under Moradin now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's it for this perspective.
I liked it a lot.
The realization
I really
that Matt's
liked
in charge,
it.
so
it's been a long time. Well, no, I feel like I've been liking Elaine's perspectives more and more.
Yeah. You generally like people when they do things.
I like when people do things.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Versus like sitting and thinking about doing things.
Yeah.
Which I guess that makes sense.
Boring.
Too. Yeah. Don't think, act.
Yeah.
There's no time for thinking.
I like
we're in the last battle chapter. This isn't a thinking chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move us forward because we have to get back into a very cool Uno perspective.
And you know what? I really like now reading Uno, picturing Guy Roberts.
Yes.
As Uno. I like it because before I don't know, Uno was never a character I like really like. He's funny and it's
sure
whatever, but now I'm like, oh yeah,
he's pretty minor as a character in the series. Like he's not
no, he's a standout now
for sure. Yeah
Uno makes more, again, this is one of those Uno makes more sense to me as a 51-year-old
for sure, like totally. Like I get it.
What the hell am I doing as captain?
Yeah.
And it's not as annoying as Perrin, I'm not a lord,
So true.
Yeah. He's like, well, I guess I'm captain now. Doesn't make sense, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah.
He just like goes with it.
Okay, so looking at the map here. So we've got
we are back into it. Okay.
We are going to keep on track.
Did you see my cannons and the Trolloc?
That's actually pretty good. You were working on that. I like the cannons. Okay,
they're going to want. You better save that art. Someone's going to want it. Is all I'm saying.
I'll sign it.
Yeah,
you should.
Perfect. Yeah,
someone's going to want those.
Auction it off.
You're welcome, listeners. Sorry.
And I did it in black pen, so it actually looks like it could have been all part of the map all along. It does
not. I can tell you it does not. Okay, so we've got Uno and his squad. So we've got bowmen, we've got crossbowmen, we've got dragoners, we've got a bunch of the tower pikes who are defending the Polov Heights while we have land charging through that gap. And then we're going to get this scene here too. So like it's all kind of happening simultaneously because what happens in this scene lines up with what Logain feels with the whole channeling stuff in the next sequence too. So it's all happening like pretty much at the same time here.
Okay. So Uno is on the heights.
Yeah. Polov Heights. The heights. Polov Heights.
He's the captain now.
Mm-hmm. Look at me.
Yeah. And he's complaining about the dragons and the noise because it's hurting his ears. And I was thinking he really could use Elaine right now
to break his eardrums. Now you missed a couple things. So he's also complaining about the Kyrianen, and he's also complaining about the Shanshan, and he's also complaining about the Sharans.
He's not like complaining to anyone.
Yeah, and he's also complaining about his promotion. And he's complaining about he has to lead the cavalry and the foot soldiers. And
the dragons are too loud.
Yeah, the dragons, and then he doesn't have time to put the wax that Ludra, I think it's a
Ludra, gives him some wax
to put in his ears.
He does complain out loud and is like, God, that's loud.
My ears,
So you plug your ears with wax.
But he's like, no time for that, and he puts the wax in his pocket instead of putting it in his ears. It's like, okay, man, that was a choice. Yeah. So it's really funny to be in Uno's head here, but I like that we get the visual of how we're playing out the defensive nature of this. Now he is thinking that, so we have the gentle slope on the west side from where the Trollocs are coming. Mm-hmm. So that's why we've got the pikemen who are holding them back while we're firing all these like artillery at the Trollocs. And Uno's thinking we can hold this position forever. Like we can hold it with the pikes and the dragons and the arrows and the bolts. Like we can hold this position almost indefinitely.
He's like, this is the best.
This is fantastic. Why would we ever move from this spot?
Why would we ever?
Yes. Well, it's like the whole Obi-Wan thing. It's like they have the high ground, right? They got the high ground on the Trollocs, and we get to see them take out like an entire, I don't know what you want to call it, a whole fist of Trollocs or whatever. Like they win they win a fight sequence in the Uno perspective here.
Yeah.
It's going well. until it's done.
Steady, you flaming sheep herders.
Yeah. Okay. So the message that the Raken, the Shanshan deliver
is move immediately.
It says retreat down the southwestern slope of the heights. So you can see where they're gonna southwest
down this way,
down and left.
Like
there
this?
You go. Boom. So that is like basically where land's going to be charging in.
Oh,
they're going to be exiting is the idea here.
Okay.
Yeah. So then Uno's like, why would we bloody flaming retreat? Because like this position is so good. And then literally as soon as he's
like
saying
a second
that,
later,
yeah, like Matt Coffin better bloody well know what he's doing. But he does listen. He is gonna obey commands. Like I do want to give Uno that. Like he does complain about having to retreat, but he is starting to say like, yes, okay, let's pack our shit. And
he doesn't like it though.
Doesn't like it.
Uno doesn't like something? That's crazy.
I know, right? Like after the 3 pages of
complaining,
him not liking anything.
He seems like he's always liked the orders he's given. That's crazy.
Yeah, which is funny because you think if you hate being given orders, you'd want to be in command. But then he's like, I like being a soldier. I don't want to be in command.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Complaining about that too.
Like,
yeah,
he makes a lot of sense.
Like I
hit 50 and I was like, I want to retire.
This guy.
How do I get to retirement? So
this guy gets it.
Retreat the slope. I'd be like, I don't know, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, just as a side note here, because I love the battle stuff and I like to talk about troops and stuff too. So I'm gonna make you sit through that. So we do have Talmanis here, and that's one of the
that's also somebody that Uno doesn't like.
Yeah, because he's Kyrianan and he's like, bloody Kyrianan, blah blah. But then we also have about 4 dozen Aes Sedai and like channelers who are here defending the heights. So we know that this is going to be like a place, if we're going to be launching attacks from, we need channelers to defend it as well from other channeler attacks. So we got like almost 50 channelers defending it.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
Where did we get so many from?
This is literally all the forces of the light. This is everybody we have left alive. Everyone is at the Field of Marilor.
Okay.
That's what Matt was talking about. We're
consolidated
like forces.
We have wishy-washy Aes Sedai numbers sometimes.
And Ashaman, because we also got the battalion of Ashaman who came to support.
I mean, there's plenty to have given.
I feel like
50 here, though.
At the beginning of the series, there was like 300 Aes Sedai in the world.
But it's just as channelers, right? Aren't they? I mean, yeah, like you said, the Ashaman are also there.
Yeah, this is channelers. Like, this is not just Aes Sedai.
I guess so. Okay, because then like 100 of them flee and are dark friends, Black Aja at least, or they're executed. I feel like we're really diminishing our number.
There are, yeah.
So this is a large fraction of the channeler. Like this is a lot of channelers for us to commit to defending the heights, but this is also like the forefront of the attack right now.
Okay.
So that's the thing. We have a ton of channelers supposed to defend this, but then all of a sudden Uno gets like blasted back by a lightning attack, and then like people are starting to get fried here, and we've got dozens of fireballs being launched up by the Sharans, and like everything's coming at them right now, because like if you're gonna launch a huge attack from Paul of Heights, obviously the enemy is going to start attacking that position. So Matt just sent the word to retreat, but exactly at that point, so then we've got Uno who finds Comesa, who's one of the Aes Sedai, who's like in charge right now of the defense of the Paul of Heights, and then they're trying to figure out like what the heck was this big attack against us. And that's when we get the introduction to Demandred. He is back in action.
Oh man, that guy.
So he's here. We have the splitting gateway, the line of light.
Okay, because the Aes Sedai is like, I don't know what just happened.
Right.
The Ashaman is also like, I also don't know what's going on.
Yes.
And so it's the true source, true power. Which one?
So the one power is from the true source, and the true power is the Dark One's power.
How? Okay, whatever you say.
I don't know what's confusing about that.
So Demandred's using the true power.
Not necessarily, no.
Oh, because I thought they didn't know.
So no, they're like, that's more power than I've ever felt before in my entire. That's even stronger than ... And it's like, okay, well, maybe even stronger than the most powerful thing we've ever seen. Maybe debatably the cleansing with Rand, but it's like, this is such a huge force of power that is being launched as an attack on the heights that the Ashaman is like, I don't know what that was, man. Like, we've got 50 Aes Sedai defending here, and we just got like stomped for a second.
Okay.
Like, what's happening?
So then a huge gateway opens, like huge.
Yeah.
Huge gateway. And I thought, oh, good.
Big mistake.
This must be our buddy who's good at gateways.
Andrel. No.
Yeah.
No.
With more forces.
No.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
Because I was like, that's the old, like, because the last time he had a giant gateway, instead of doing, I mean, like, it was useful, but it was like wild.
Yeah, lava attack.
When he lava attacked through the gateway.
But the time before that, the other huge gateway we saw was the Sharans showing up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
We did a
so
huge...
that was Demandred. And then Demandred's like, bring me Althor!
I love it. Okay. I love it. I love it so much.
Quick note on the channelers thing. I had to look this up.
Yeah.
Because 50 didn't seem like a lot to me. The side of the light, I mean, like, there's a lot of sources of channelers. So, I mean, there's a lot of channelers. 50 was just like a...
Yeah. Because if you're talking like Ashaman, Aes Sedai, Kinswomen, Wise Ones,
Wise Ones,
Sea Folk,
like all the clans, Wise Ones, Sea Folk, Seanchan, like you have like like they have a lot of channelers. So 50 was kind of like a drop in the bucket compared to
okay.
Anyways, I just wanted to give some scope, like context.
That's true. Yeah, it's not just Aes Sedai.
Yeah, there's a lot of channelers.
Okay.
50 is still a good amount.
It's a good number to be defending the heights right now. Like that's a sizable force to like put in to hold off. But now they're getting stomped, which is also concerning because that's still a lot of channelers defending one area. Like before the last battle, we don't really have huge channeler battles.
No, we have basically none,
limited,
which basically makes the Green Aja completely useless.
We've got like Dumai's Wells. And
like what did they even do for centuries? Nothing.
Okay, I want to go over this description of Demandred right here. So we've got him, silver armor, strong nose. Really emphasizing that. And then the scepter
I
of
thought
gold.
This was Taim.
Did you?
Taim also has a strong nose.
Okay. Yeah.
He's Saldean.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. So this is
that's also how he's described.
The screaming about bring me Althor should
Oh, I got it.
Okay, all right.
As soon as he started talking, like a crazy lunatic.
So then he has the scepter of gold with a goblet looking thing on top. And I'm thinking that must be the goblet of fire. Harry Potter did it.
What?
Smart.
Goblet reference.
No, that's the worst. You should have, if you wanted to take a shot and talk about Harry Potter, you should have talked about the Drakkar being like Dementors.
Oh, the worst thing about prison. Yeah, no, I get that. Okay.
Yeah, because they suck the soul.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And they like fly out of the sky and whatever. Like that's an exact one-to-one reference.
Goblet of fire.
No, but this goblet isn't on. That's a bad reference.
And he's calmly asking for the Dragon Reborn, which is, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire, Harry? No?
No.
Okay.
It's just so bad.
It's great. I love it. Okay. But I figured that we haven't done a shot in a while.
Brett's like, can we get to the third perspective? Because
can we do this? Can we do
this?
I've been waiting for the Goblet of Fire. That's on top of
purposely-
Demandred's golden scepter.
All of the talk about Drakkar
Nothing.
and like sucking souls, and I didn't one time say Dementor.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I didn't.
We have done enough Drakkar references in this series.
Not for a long time, though.
I don't think we've ever done a Goblet of Fire one.
I don't think that's true, but okay. We've done every reference that's possible.
Well, now we have, because I covered the Goblet of Fire. So you're welcome. Okay.
Or this could be like Voldemort in the last battle, the Battle of Hogwarts, saying,
"Can you just give this?
Bring me Harry Potter."
Can you just give this?
That would be more realistic.
Can you give me this one?
That's a better reference.
Live in the moment for. Just
I already had the shots poured. I was ready for it. If anyone wants to join us, that's
here
fine.
we go. I already finished this Coke. There's a little bit.
You know what? You do you, but I'm gonna cheers to Demandred calmly asking.
I'm gonna cheers to the references I made that actually make sense.
I've never cheered to Demandred, but I will join you this one.
Okay, but here's the thing, because let's take a shot and then I'm gonna talk about this for a second here.
This is the drinking game. If you mention Harry Potter, you have to take a shot.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're and Lord of the Rings.
And Lord of the Rings. And
if there's a reference, you got to take a shot. That's why we avoid the references now at this point.
Okay, cheers. Cheers. Okay. Dani, I need an opinion from you, because we've had Demandred shouting.
I like Demandred
for Rand because he wants to fight Rand. Bring me Lews Therin.
Yeah.
And it's like, Lews Therin is busy right now. He's fighting the last battle.
Well, I'm kind of wondering where Lyanna went.
Well, and I'm wondering.
Because he's like, you.
Yeah.
You're going to go tell
Rand to come here and fight me. But it's like, did Moradin tell Demandred that about his own plan to like fight Rand in the Pit of Doom? Like,
no.
Was that part of the communication between the Forsaken?
No.
Does Demandred legitimately expect LTT to show up and fight him?
Yes.
But even though he might be busy right now.
Yes.
That's just because of who he is. He has to believe
the whole time, anytime we've seen Demandred in the last while, he's been like, but that kill is mine.
Yeah, he has been pretty adamant. And Moradin's like, okay, bud. Okay. I'll get right on that. Yeah. It's like he's literally going to the Pit of Doom to fight the Dark One. Not you, Demandred. I don't know.
He's busy.
Yeah.
Well, I see it this way. I think Moradin's just like, what will really help the side of the dark is Demandred pissed off that he doesn't get what he wants. That's really going to help.
Actually, that is a very good point because
let's never give him what he wants. That will help the dark.
It's like
one.
just like the what is it, the wrench in the spokes or whatever, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Well, it also kind of keeps him busy. Like he did a good job with the Sharans, right? For the dark side. Yeah. And that he did.
See, now I like to imagine Moradin sitting down with Demandred and be like, hey, Demandred, I have a big job for you at the last battle, buddy. I need you to draw out Lews Therin to fight you. That's what your job is.
Yeah, and it's like it keeps him busy over there.
It's like, okay, Demandred's occupied now.
Like Demandred, to me, he strikes me as somebody like if he got what he wanted, he would not have joined in. You know what I mean? Like if he had given him Lews Therin and then Moradin been like, and by the way, I need you to show up over here and kill a bunch of other people, he'd been like, nope, I'm good.
Got what he wanted. Yeah. You know what? That's actually a good move by Moradin.
Yeah.
If that was a move by Moradin.
We can give him credit for that one. Why not?
Yeah. At this point.
I don't know. This is the comic relief I need. It's hilarious. Okay. I just like Demandred so much. I think he's
and then
so
he balefires Quamesa out of existence.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And then he balefires the Ashamat out of existence. And Uno almost gets dead.
I just think that we should probably
comic
relief
also
be balefiring more.
No,
you're like I need some comic relief. He's just coming in and. The comic relief moment is the yellow, the unhinged side of it.
It's just so unhinged that it's like, whoa.
Yeah. So let's talk about this too, though. So the Ashaman, before he gets balefired out of existence by the utter power of Demandred here,
in a full circle.
Says Demandred is in a full circle, like capital full circle, 72 channelers.
Who decided that 72 is the max that you can have?
No one decided. That's just like this. If you go over the numbers of like how to make a circle, every time I've tried to explain this to you, you're
I just think it's so arbitrary. Put another one in.
I mean, I would say all the metaphysics are arbitrary in the sense. That was
the fantasy book series.
That was the creator.
Yeah.
Okay, so 72 is the max. That's what they say.
So basically, Demandred is like maxing out of what he can do, and just consider that when Logain in the next perspective is like, oh my goodness,
this is so much power.
40 people is so much power, and Demandred
he's not a Forsaken.
Cool. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Demandred is. Yeah, it's not good because we do get a bunch of people balefired out of existence. You keep saying you want more balefire. We've seen the cracks in the world of like the darkness of eternity and nothingness.
Yeah.
So maybe not good.
Every time we see a Forsaken, like this guy's standing here, Quamesa should just balefire him.
Get him first.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she doesn't though. She tries, but
she's bad.
She tries to do regular fire like an idiot.
Like an idiot. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to work, and then you just die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does happen.
And not just die. Yeah. Like you're gone.
You're gone. Okay. So to end the perspective here, Uno now is like, oh, retreating is a great idea.
Yeah, the best idea I ever heard.
Yeah.
Best command I've ever had. I'm for sure going to do that. But his
land at this point is on his way up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no one's dropped a rock.
Simultaneous.
Maybe the rock was all like part of the plan, but no one knew Demandred was coming.
So this is what I was thinking about too, as I was reading it through. So you could make a couple arguments here. Uno gets the message to retreat debatably too late, because by the time they're already under attack. He gets the message, he starts to implement the order to retreat, but then the attack from Demandred has already begun. So you could say, oh, Matt misjudged, he should have sent the order to retreat sooner. But then I was thinking, well, maybe we want it to be as close as possible. Like, Matt is okay with casualties in this war. Like, he's already made that clear by telling the cavalry.
It can't be so obvious that we're retreating before we even engage. So they had to have the battle with the Trollocs.
Yeah.
Because as soon as that battle's over, he gets the message to retreat.
And we can't retreat before and maybe like tip off the enemy that we know what their plan is, so that they change their plan. But we gave Uno as much possible time without doing it like preemptively.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe
so
it's just like maybe it was to draw like channelers and things to the Popov Heights.
Exactly.
And then get run over as land comes up. You know, as in like the cavalry's coming at the same time.
And they're coming in over, when Uno is supposed to be retreating from the southwestern point.
It just wasn't like
where land's coming.
Matt didn't expect Demandred to show up. Like, that's a different, like, as in that's the whole point of like the fog of war concept, right? Like you have that, even those tactical changes you're making, you don't know what the other side might also have in store from a surprise standpoint, or the changes they're making according to what they're seeing you do. And so like literally you were following it, but you have no idea like what's going to happen in that moment.
I know.
I should say no.
Everybody's got a plan until. Yeah, that's why I really like the battle side of the last battle.
Right.
And if you don't like that, that's fine.
I know.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, you have 15 more episodes.
It's fine. You don't even really need to be here. I got this.
Maybe you should read it. No.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So we are in the middle of a battle that's going medium, I think.
It's
okay,
medium.
but we're starting to retreat.
We are from the heights because we're doing
the best damn idea I ever heard. Let's go.
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah.
I do love
retreat.
that.
Why would I do that? Oh, I want to retreat.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And Demandred, I come for the dragon reborn.
Bring him to me, or I'll make him come because of the screams of your dying. It's like unhinged Demandred.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, cool. Shall we move into the last perspective?
Yeah, Logain.
Here we go.
Okay, so Logain has reluctantly released the power.
Yep.
After helping Lan and the cavalry cross the ford using his fancy
water tunnel.
casino aquarium.
No one saw Brett do that, but yes, the water tunnel. Brett gave us like a.
My head is slamming.
What's the ballet move?
Oh, is that what's happening there? Okay, I wasn't really sure. I wasn't even gonna acknowledge it, but
Imagine that my head
I have to live with
is Lan and his soldiers, and this is my arms are the water tunnel.
Yeah, but we got it. Yeah.
I should have taken a picture.
Okay, anyway. So he's like,
we're making Matt regret coming back.
Nah, no, we're not. He's like, this is the best night I've ever had.
It is awesome. Dude, we got to talk about the two-fingered Trolloc, the bloody two-fingered Trolloc haystack grunter. Yeah.
It's got to be a thing, man.
It's got to be.
Okay.
Everyone is like, this is obvious. Hey, we'll come back to that at the end.
Okay.
All right.
Or never.
Okay.
Anyway, Logain holding a lot of power. He's in a ginormo circle.
Yeah.
Not as big as it could be.
Lets it go, but then it reminds him of when he was gentle, and we get a whole bunch of feelings about that.
PTSD
and it's very sad.
is real.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got the Ashman who are loyal to him. So we got like the Androl, the Amara, and the Candler, the ones who survived from the crazy Black Tower battle stuff that was happening in the turnings. Yeah. So they're all here, and they're all staring up at the heights because they can feel the channeling that's coming from there. That's like a crazy amount. So that has to be Demandred.
Must be.
Allegedly, with his
and
circle
Logain's
of 72.
Like, oh my God, I can't fight him.
Yes. Which is like a good call.
Yeah.
I
shouldn't go there to fight him. And that's funny because I initially thought he was going there to fight him with a giant gateway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Maybe later because he thinks about that.
No, because he really needs revenge on Taim. And
Taim first, and then maybe the Forsaken.
You know what? And little does he know, Taim is now
one of the
a
Forsaken.
Forsaken, apparently.
That's true.
He was like a call up from the minor leagues.
He did. He got promoted. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do instead of fighting Demandred, we're gonna split up into our prearranged teams. We've got one woman with 5 or 6 men. So it's like basically a circle of one woman with 2 men.
Sounds like a good time.
And then 2 to 3 other men who are like playing the defense strategy here, like to basically work as backups here. And we're gonna go hunt the Black Tower traitors, the bad guys.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You get them.
Yes.
We got a bone to pick.
Also, Rand gave them one last order.
I love this.
And he said, hey guys, so bad news, the Shadow took the seals. Can you maybe try to find them and maybe get them back, please? Thank you.
Pretty please.
Pretty
Can
please.
you go do that? Because this is a huge thing.
You guys, I'm looking for, I left these seals somewhere. If you can
Just
find
help
them.
me.
They should go up into Demandred and be like, by the way, if you can find these seals, I bet you I can get you some Luz Theron.
Yes. Good thinking.
Like,
wow.
It's like if he's like, where's Luz Theron? Instead of like, I have your seals. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's really good.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I'd be like, hey, Demandred, LTT wants to fight you, and he's over in Shanshan. He's over there.
Yeah.
He's in Shanshan.
Yeah. You just got to find him though. Then Demandred leaves.
He would go.
Huh?
He would go.
No, I would say, hey, Demandred, get me to Taim.
Ooh.
Who clearly has the seals.
Right. Okay.
Because even Logain is like, ooh, I remember when I was being tortured.
Right.
That guy has those seals.
Definitely.
So.
And he definitely does. Definitely.
Well, that's what we are led to believe in this moment.
Yeah.
Why would I think?
That's the only lead they have. Where else?
Why would I
be?
think anything different than that?
Who else would have them? Who else would be given the authority to hold on to the seals at this point?
I don't know.
Is this a trick question?
Yeah.
Like, I'm over here like,
Matt.
I don't know.
You don't know.
What is the? I don't. I'm like, I would like to know too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
It's okay.
Well, at this point, I think that we should go find Taim.
Yeah, and that's kind of the idea. Is like we're going to go
because we
hunt.
could at least get some information because we know that guy probably held them. He had them at one point.
Right, we did see him.
And the only other person he really had lots of contact with was that horribly ugly woman.
Right,
who was lacking all charm.
So any of the Forsaken
with the bulbous nose.
Yeah,
just horridly unattractive.
Yeah,
maybe she's got them.
It's possible.
Well, it is so low gain, and I'm not saying that this isn't. Again, I've never been in war or planned battles or anything like that. Like
on this scale, at least.
I mean, yeah. Like between 7 people in my neighborhood, like in a war games. So he's like, they have like 40. He's in like a circle of 40. They have like, and they're all like, whoa, that's some heavy channeling. Not on our side. Probably killing a lot of people. We should go find Taim.
Split up and leave.
No, but I imagine in a battle you do like you have to go. You're doing your thing because all the plans have been made for all the people.
Right.
And that would be tough because you're like, they seem to need some help over there.
Yeah.
I have the ability to do some helping, but also this is the thing that I'm supposed to be.
Oh, I would be so bad at this.
But I personally want to go get vengeance against Taim.
Yeah.
Also, that's
I'm not going to because I'm low gain.
Honestly, he's got his own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
And to be fair, Logain did tell Matt. Logain told Matt specifically that he's not going to be shuffling troops around with gateways in the last battle. He's going to go do some fighting. So like that.
So he already told them, don't depend on me. Yeah. So he's already like, I may see you in need of help. That doesn't mean I'm going to help.
I am not doing that.
Yeah. Which feels
not
very,
my job.
It's definitely low. It's very low gain. Like,
okay. So Logain seems to want the one-on-one with Taim.
Yeah.
You
good. Great. Excellent.
Are okay with that? Okay.
I love it. Oh my god, I love that so much. That sounds like the best. Battle of the False Dragons? best.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's like if we're gonna talk about like who potentially gets to, if Taim gets defeated, who gets to defeat Taim?
Logain.
Would it be Logain or would it be like, I don't know, someone else?
Like Rand?
Rand's busy, man. I don't know why.
You're like, can Rand just
Okay,
kill?
Rand's not coming out to fight anybody.
Okay, guess what? Guess what's happening here? Okay,
He has a different battle
No,
right
I've
now.
just figured it out. I've decided.
Okay.
Logain and Taim are like fighting. Crazy magic. We're like, ooh, channeling, crazy.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
Andrel, out of nowhere,
okay. Lava.
is like,
Eat some lava, buddy.
You know what, Taim? You thought I was weak, but watch this. Frying pan to the head just kills him.
Frying pan to the
Just
head.
like literally rock. Throws a rock at his head, knocks him out, and is like, turns out I didn't need channeling. Dick.
Or
By the
like
way,
guy who's good with
I
gateways.
feel like if you do this right
Yeah.
until October, the 4th or 5th perspective will definitely be of this high quality. like, and then there should be a frying pan.
Well, I'm still hung up on Mistress Luhan, who kills a Trolloc with a frying pan.
Well, it's a cast iron fire. It's like
in
heavy
the
duty.
very first battle we ever saw.
You know how much seasoning was on that
You can't
sucker?
steal that move and give it to some like.
Yeah, you can. Andrel gets it.
Andrew gets it.
Mistress Luhan's like, here, Andrew, I'll have my frying pan.
Oh,
It's the
You just
hand
see
up.
the hand goes through a gateway, grabs the frying pan.
The gateway guy who's good with gateways opens gateway to get the frying pan.
What if we open a gateway? Okay, this is what he opens a gateway
We've really lost the
under Taim and is like, bye, and like sends him.
or
See, by the way, what you're experiencing right now, Danny, let me just give you some context from if I think back to 1997 when theories and theory message boards.
Back when there was a baby internet.
That's right. And baby Matt. Like you see, like it was weird because I go look, I'm like, oh, I'm such a baby back then. This is what happens when you just start kind of going down that road of like, but couldn't this be a fun way to kind of do something? And you get to loony theories. And this is a great one. I like that. Like Andrew reaching through, grabbing Mistress Luhan's pan, taking it, and bonking him on the head. By the way, then we take an idea like that and we start actually like building on like you try to like stabilize it in like really, really kind of like
I do that. I really double down on my theories.
And, yeah.
Let me tell you about how Nynaeve is definitely gonna kill Moghedien. So
but I'm just like, hey, Andrew, why don't you just cut somebody in half with a gateway if you're so good with gateways? And everyone's super cautious around gateways because you can get cut in half.
That's so boring, right?
That's so boring. I know, right?
Or more death gates.
More death gates.
I thought we were just gonna open up a giant gateway and just like death gate it and kill all the Trollocs.
Worse too.
So my brain went somewhere else with more death gates, but that's like anyway. Yeah.
Oh, more death.
More death gates versus
like,
more death gates.
I was like, more death gates.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. What is the idea?
What does that guy have?
We got to talk about a couple of things after this recording is done too. I have questions. Just about like say, okay. Anyways, let's finish this because we have the Black Tower crew who's going to go and hunt the bad guy Black Tower Ashaman.
I love it.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm here for it.
And also honestly, super helpful.
I'm excited. Let's go.
And then Gabriel, who is bonded to Logain, is like, hey, what do you plan to do if we find Tolvain? Who's that other Aes Sedai who is bonded to Logain, who is turned? And then Logain's like, oh, we're going to kill her. And then there's like a whole conversation about like, well, would you want to be still alive if you were turned and then serving the Dark One? It's like, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah. Well, and then also we get that he released her bond. And then Gabriel's like, what?
Yeah, a little jelly about that. And it's that makes sense. So it's all forced bonding situations. It's super weird. And then he's like, oh, she's just acting this way because she's trying to manipulate me. And it's like, well, or maybe she doesn't want to be bonded to you, man.
Yeah. Maybe she's legitimately jealous.
Yeah.
I like how he's kind of Logain is another one of those where it's like, like really definitely a different character than other characters. And
he's interesting and unhinged also.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because in this,
but at least he's on our side, you know.
He's laughing the same amount that Rand was laughing when he was not so bananas.
Oh, he's nutso bananas.
Logain's laughing way too much at nothing.
I mean, Logain was laughing way too much a long time ago, so definitely.
That's true. That's true. You know what's also a really interesting concept here is, like, I find it really neat. Neat's a bad word for this. Anyways, water bonds that everyone's like forcing on each other. You can release water bonds. You can just release the bond. You can let it go. And yet
I would do that right before my warder died.
Nobody does. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I can understand.
Easy. That's how you get out of that.
So here's the thing, though.
No
I
problem.
could understand not releasing a water bond before they die, because, like, in a whole, like, you don't want to diminish that feeling of feeling them die.
Nah, I want to diminish that.
Even if it okay. God, you're so cold. So cold-hearted.
But like there's also like that connection depending on, like, isn't there some kind of, like, I guess if you know that are going to die.
Yeah.
What if they're not going
Would I
to
rather
die?
be sad or not sad?
Yeah.
Come
I mean,
on.
this is a whole, I mean, because we're
I
talking
know.
about force bonds and things like that. This is a whole different type of conversation. Like, because it would depend on what type of bond we're talking about, in what circumstance. And like,
Anyway, so you want more people to release bonds?
Considering that it's a possibility, like the whole Alana and Rand thing.
Well, my
the
theory is
whole
that
Maureen and
Rand-
Lan thing.
My theory is that Rand already released, or Alana released the Rand bond. That's why.
Try that again.
My theory is it's the shot. You see,
Yeah.
this is why I don't.
That's what I said.
You think
can't-
Alana already released Rand's bond?
Yeah, he really doesn't seem to notice or care that she's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
From the last time we saw him fighting the Dark One in like Oblivion,
And
Nowhere
again,
Land.
he's busy. But it's like the whole Logain releasing Tovann, but then won't release Gabriel. And it's like,
maybe
but
Gabriel
why?
would say like, "Hey, would you release me?" And like maybe he would. Maybe this is a communication challenge.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, releasing bonds exists, and yet it's so infrequently do we see that happen. Anyways,
yeah,
we'll have to watch to see what happens with that one.
Read.
Okay,
read and find out.
All right, so that's pretty much the end of this perspective, because Logain can feel Demon Dread like up on the heights channeling,
and then
he's
that's
doing
when
the laughing.
Logain is like laughing.
Yeah, and he's like, let's go hunt the Mahale and his men, and then after that, who knows, maybe I'll test myself against one of the Forsaken.
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's
I like any perspective or chapter that ends with Logain laughing, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and also as
that
a side
guy
note,
is so funny. I've always said that.
Side note, Rand gave Logain his little fat man Angreal.
No.
Yes.
You give him a different Angreal.
No, it's the little fat man sword.
It's
Angreal.
not the fat man. It's
Yeah, it
just
is.
a man with a sword.
It's the little fat man sword.
It's not the
Angreal.
fat man. No, I even looked at it and thought, is that the one? And it's not.
He doesn't call it the little fat man Angreal.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's a little Buddha with the sword.
It's not. It's just the man with the sword. That's different.
Which Angreal does Rand have that's not the little fat man?
I don't
Angreal?
know. He had lots to like give away as his last presents.
Matt, you want to weigh in on this?
Nope.
All right, that's the end. All right. Okay. That's it. That's all.
I think you're right. I think it is. But I actually didn't think it was when I read this. I even thought, is that? And then I was like, oh, no, it's not.
Yeah,
that guy's
but
not fat.
Rand doesn't need it anymore because he has
Nynaeve.
Calendar.
Yes.
And Moraine. To wield Calendar. You see, you didn't let me finish.
Yeah, no, I was in the middle.
Because you need two women
Yeah, right. Okay.
to do it.
Okay. It's good.
He has Nynaeve. That was good. I like it.
Mhm.
That's a good way to end.
Who else is? What else is there? I don't know.
Alana.
He has Matt in charge of the battle.
It's fine. Okay. That's it. That is all. That is
We
the first
did
four
it.
perspectives
The first
of
four
the last
perspectives.
battle. Yeah. Next episode, we are talking about perspectives 5 through 8. It's 4
Make
perspectives.
sure you
Or
take
more.
5, 6,
Make sure you
7,
take
8.
the shot after perspective 6.
Perfect.
Because it gets awesome around the fourth one.
Does it?
It does.
More awesome than this? I can't
No.
believe it.
We are in the awesome right now.
We are. Yeah, you're living it. You're living.
I'm
through this.
living in it. Okay.
Uh,
And we are hopefully expecting a guest.
Yes. Until we actually record or are like the day of, we're not announcing until like day of.
I have
just in case
I
we
have
have
a
to like.
spreadsheet.
We're trying to plan 4 months in advance here, and we are generally speaking bad at planning.
No, I have like the first several guests lined up. Because we wanted lots of fun guests. And Matt, you got to be number one.
I kicked it off. It feels awesome to be back here chatting with you. Look, again, you guys, when you reached out, I was like, last battle, holy crap, it's almost over.
Yeah.
And then you were like, 4 perspectives, it's going to take us 4 months. And I was like, it is not over yet.
It ain't over until it's over.
Holy crap, we still have 6 months. Okay.
Yeah.
We're fine. So,
we're fine.
I am very excited for you to get there. And I know it's going to be, like you said, kind of like, it's going to be difficult because, like, you guys were 7 years is a long freaking time to read this series for the first time. And you've dug into it in a way that none of us, or very few of us in the world, ever have and ever will. Like, I just don't know. There's just not going to be a lot of people ever in their lives that will take 7 years to read all of these books. And so, like, you guys are going to have, like, it's just a cool thing that you've done. But just like anything, whether or not it's like a vacation or whatever, it is coming to an end. And it like is like, it's like a full circle kind of moment. And there's like, it's cool. And it's so cool. You're almost there. Cause I've been there, like we did live streams and talked about books, and it's like, we're finally on the last freaking one. And I'm excited. I'm excited to have that moment talking to you about this. What I will promise to do is I will promise to read the book, The Memory of Light, in preparation for our discussion. So I am like fully like present in all the things.
No.
Yeah, I will do that. Like it's been a long time.
Are you back and serious?
I will read. Well, I don't want to get to that last discussion with you and be like, well, yeah, what happened and what's the, I don't want.
Well, even as we were talking tonight, and I was like saying things that had happened.
Yeah.
And then you just stare blankly at me. I was like, is this because you don't want to say anything that'll spoil something? Or is this because that's not a plot line you've read before and you have no idea what I'm talking about?
There's a couple. It's 95% of the time I'm like, I have no idea where exactly that thing that she just brought up. And I don't know if she's playing me, trying to get me to reveal something. And I'm looking at Brett going like, how is he reacting?
And I'm just
is he kind of like reacting like this is an okay topic? And then I'm like, I don't really know. So I'm going to stare blankly. There is like a 5 to 10% of the time where I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of remember that.
Okay.
It's funny because again, like
I can promise I'm never playing you to reveal information. I'm so far into this now that I don't want to be spoiled, and I don't try to find out information.
No, but
so I'm just letting you like.
It's not that I think it's like nefarious. It's more just like I don't want to reveal.
Yeah, could you imagine if you wrecked this for us at this
and like
point
we're too close to the end, so I don't. It's like even when you brought up like Varen, I was like, I don't feel comfortable here. Like,
oh my God,
like,
did they know that Varen was
there's so many conversations I've had about these things.
Yeah,
that my brain immediately goes to, and like there's been a couple times tonight where I've been like, we're gonna have that conversation in 6 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're saying names. I'm not even gonna like mention them, but there's like certain names you brought up tonight where I was like, oh, there's a conversation there, and there's a conversation there, and there's but a whole historical, like a whole like when I say a conversation, I mean like I can't wait for us to be like so.
I know. This. Like I'm actually, you said it's kind of like a vacation when it's almost time to go home.
Yeah.
And at the end of a lot of my vacations, like I'm ready to go home.
I'm excited to go home. I don't feel that way at all.
I do.
I am horribly anxious for the end of this.
No, but like we are on the other side of like, we've already been like, it's that kind of like, once you're on so for example, my wife and I just went on our first cruise and we loved it. And like, now I like talking about
no poop overflowing onto the decks and stuff.
I didn't really know exactly what I'm like. No poop. I was
it's called Poop Cruise. Don't watch it before you go on a cruise.
No, I'm not going on that. No, the cruise was great. We didn't no seasickness, no nothing. Had a fantastic. And so like afterwards, I'm like, now I want to tell people about the fantastic cruise I just had. Yeah. And if someone hasn't gone on one, I don't want to be like, well, I'm not going to tell you everything about it. I think you should experience it yourself. Once you have, let's talk. Then that's kind of where Brett and I are at. It's like, we're all waiting for you to kind of like so we can talk about all the experiences you just had, but in a way that we're not like worried that we're gonna say like a
gonna
thing
ruin
that
it
now
for you.
ruins that.
Yeah,
So
like
like
good
you're
thing
at
I
the
didn't tell you
very
about poop cruise before you went on your cruise.
yeah, I never would have watched
Exactly.
that before I went. You know, that would have been terrible. I probably won't even watch it now. But like,
No, I
there's
wouldn't if I were you.
there's like
I wish I didn't.
there's so many things that you brought up tonight where I was like, I think it would be okay to have this conversation, but it would get
But
too
don't
down the
risk it.
road. Yeah, it would get too down the road of like other branching pieces that just might go too far. And so there was just like, it's like theory related conversations. And it's like where we went down the road with certain things. It's like when you brought up, like, you guys started going on like kind of more of a loony theory. And I was like, okay, I feel pretty safe here. We can kind of like chat about loony theories because it doesn't seem like this is a serious road that they're going down.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
the frying pan through a gateway seemed like a little bit like you're teasing, you know, like we can have fun with that. So no, so yeah, there are moments though where you say something and I have to be like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. But I don't want.
I mean, that's the life I've been living for so many years. Is I can't
It's
say
all you know how to do.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just gonna like, as when we're done, I'm just gonna like walk around and just like say things that happen. It's gonna be great.
Well, yeah, I will say this. Just because I have friends who may listen to this afterwards, I am not in any way making the assertion that I have not forgotten a ton of stuff. So there's definitely things where you've said stuff where I've been like, I'm gonna have to go back and check.
Well, Brett will say something that happened like 2 chapters ago, and I'll be like, "Are you sure?" I don't remember that.
Yeah. No, I mean there's plenty of those things where people like, I'm like, oh, that happens. Oh.
Which is really funny because I feel like we always
remember that time that Elaine joined the circus.
But like we make fun of Robert Jordan for repeating so much information at the beginning of books.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how Aes Sedai and warders are. It's like, I don't need to remember that. I know that. It's like, yeah, but you probably might not have. Like, we have to repeat information.
Well, and you know this now. You're very close to the end. There are plenty of aspects of this story that are just not that interesting to you. As in, like, I'm gonna keep it, catalog it, remember it, care about it. Like,
the things I remember, like, matter to me, are different than what matters to you. And
I don't care about Aes Sedai names. Like, as in, like, does that make sense? Like, people are like, some people can like memorize them all, and they're like, I'll be like, I know who the main ones are, but I don't.
And like barely that even.
I was just like, and then it's like all of their warders and all of the towns and inns they visited and where they were from and their nation state and all this stuff. And I'm just like, not the stuff I ever cared about. But like, again, that's just because there's things you'll just pick up on and focus on. And even in your rereads, there's just stuff I just skim. I'm like, yeah. I don't really.
Every parent chapter, really I get care.
It. Is that your skim? I can understand that. But yeah, but it's exciting because you're almost there, and then like all these fun little nuances of things to add to your understanding of the story. You know,
it's like what's obvious to you isn't obvious to me.
That's right. It's obvious to the casual observer. All right.
Right.
But no, this has been awesome. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us.
It was fun to catch up. They're gonna miss the whole hour beforehand that they didn't get a conversation. Sorry, guys.
Sucks to suck.
And 6 months from now, we're gonna be live at the Dusty Wheel chatting about the last book. And like I said, I will come prepared. And it'll be good.
I will have so much Dusty Wheel content to catch up on.
Literally all of it.
Yeah. Anything that I wasn't personally on.
And
we'll have to there'll have to be, because there's like 400 plus live streams. So we'll have to like give you like these are the 30 that you should go back.
I need like a greatest hits.
Yeah. These are the ones. All the Robert Jordan's notes. You should watch all of those.
Ooh.
They're all very they're just things you just won't ever know.
Yeah.
So that you should go back and the people, it's not because I'm saying anything, it's the people I have, my guests, those people were the ones that know the things, and I'm just asking questions about a lot of the stuff. So yeah, the Robert Jordan's notes stuff, those are a given. Those will be fun for you to go see. You'll really enjoy that.
And I bet our listeners would definitely like to go check that out too.
Yes.
Yeah, if they haven't ever and they've read the books and they don't know what we're talking about, and they go to Dusty Wheel and just look up Robert Jordan's notes. There's like 6. I don't know if there might be even like a playlist.
There's 6 or 7 website called YouTube. You can go to it.
No, but like
those Dusty Wheel.
There's a top hits thing we'll go through. So yeah, I'm just excited. Anyways, I'll stop repeating the same thing about how excited I am.
It's so good. We're so excited to have you here. And honestly, the amount of people who found our podcast and are now devout listeners because they saw us on the Dusty Wheel for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Like there are so many who reach out and let us know. And so it's just like full circle to have you on for this moment for us too. So
that's and cool. Then we'll see you back at the end.
Yeah. Again, fully read of A Memory of Light.
And then like a couple other things because we still have other conversations we need to have about it.
But we're done doing it. We're going to read A Memory of Light. So
Yay!
I'm excited. I read these four things and I was like, I got the chills. Oh,
I
want to go back and
turns out you like the Wheel of Time.
What? That's crazy. So yeah, thank you for giving me a great excuse to go back and read A Memory of Light in anticipation of our chat in 6 months. So
yay!
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks again so much for being here as we kick off this epic journey that is this one chapter in this book. So before you go ahead and blast everyone's eardrums off, I'm going to say that this is part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
You say it too.
Oh, yep, it's part of the pattern.
You got it.
Well, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. The Wheel Weaves is hosted and edited by Dani and Brett, produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Feltz, Mo Zyme, Jamie Young, Jared Berg, Ricky Morissette, Matt Truss, Antoine Benoit, MKM, Megan, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Chris G, Sarah Creech, Saverio Bartolini, Megs621, Hamar's Lament, The Elf Witch, William Johnson, Tina Gruen, and Courtney B. With music by Audionautics. Now, be sure to check out our Patreon page if you're interested in supporting us and the podcast. We'd love to send you some Patreon exclusive merchandise as a thank you. Plus, you'll gain access to our episodes earlier than everyone else. And at the time of recording, we have over, 50 bonus episodes at patreon.com/The Wheel Weaves podcast. So you can find all of that and more over there. For general information about our show, like how to get in touch with us, how to send us shot glasses, how to join our Discord, you can visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. And as always, please be sure to give us that 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping people find us. And be sure to tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals really are the best compliment. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.